And now we will move to the Administrator of the Year Award. Will Mr. Martin Lawlor please join me? The Administrator of the Year Award is conferred upon a staff member who demonstrates superb leadership in the management of other staff, as well as exceptional operational excellence and stewardship of the resources of the medical school. Mr. Lawlor is Director of Finance and Administration in the Department of Pathology. He came to the University of Michigan from his home state of California after serving as Administrator of Pathology at the David Geffen School of Medicine at UCLA. He came to interview and found that the University of Michigan arguably had the best pathology department in the country. Colleagues acknowledge and recommend him for his transparency, honesty, and concern for all faculty and staff in the Department of Pathology and beyond that in the health system. Marty has made unique contributions to faculty recruitment, a bridging program for research faculty, and expansion of the Department of Pathology's educational programs. He also is lauded for his leadership of hundreds of employees in the medical school and hospitals. He has chaired the Administrative Modernization Team and served as co-chair of the Diabetes Work Group, which is working to develop a future state for treating diabetes here at Michigan. It gives me great pleasure to present to Mr. Martin Lawlor the 2014 Administrator of the Year Award.
Thank you, Dean Woolscroft. This is kind of a humbling award because when we talk about administration, it's a huge team of folks that support our faculty and staff and our mission. So I get the award for the work of what I think is a lot of people on a great team that we have. I want to thank Dr. Cho for nominating me for this award, although I think it was partly to get back at me since she knows I like getting in front of crowds as much as she does, and we recently had a reception for her. I also want to thank the folks that wrote letters for me, Dr. Karen, Dr. Lee, and Dr. Myers. They wrote some very flattering things. Dean Woolscroft talked about moving from California to Michigan. I just want to share one quick story. My older brother, Joe, who lives in South Florida now, spent a little bit of his career in Southeast Michigan. And I asked him, when I was thinking of moving, I go, Joe, tell me about Michigan. And he said, Marty, those people are crazy. They live way up north, and they take vacations, and they drive further north. I ended up coming anyway. Yeah, I want to thank a lot of people that have been instrumental in my career here. Dr. Hess, who was the one that recruited me here, he left about not quite a year and a half ago, and Dr. Cho came in as interim chair, and I thought this would be my opportunity to kind of train her and let her learn from me. And what I learned over 14 months is that she's a natural leader, and I learned so much from her in that 14-month period. It was a tremendous experience to be able to work for Dr. Cho. And now we have Dr. Parkos here, and in just 2 months we've got a little baptism by fire, and we've got to do a lot of fun things. And I'm really looking forward to working with Dr. Parkos in the future. In the administrative side of the house, we spend a lot of time, reading leadership books and going to seminars and stuff. And I think I was very fortunate that I've got a background where I kind of was able to learn a lot about leadership just from where I lived and where I grew up. My father was the Executive Vice President of Finance for McDonnell Douglas Finance Corporation, and at the end of his career, he was the President of McDonnell Douglas Holdings Company, overseeing all their subsidiaries, and one of the most humble men I knew. And when I used to go visit him at his office when I was in high school and college, we spent more time meeting with the administrative staff, the security guard, and less time meeting with Mr. McDonnell and the other folks, and Mr. McMillan, the president of the company. And when you read Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Successful Folks, they talk about one of those habits is sharpening your saw. And I learned that from my mom. When I was in high school, she decided to go back to law school. She, went to law school in middle age and became a vice president for an insurance company. And of course, my wife was the owner and president of Bond International, a customs brokerage firm, and she left that to come to Michigan with us. My kids are here. Two of my three kids are here. My oldest son is studying abroad in Brussels right now, but my daughter Sarah and my son Brendan are here, and I'm very proud of them. My wife's here. And finally, I just want to say, well, actually, one more thing. There's one of the things that really helped me when I got here is all of the group of administrators. And there's some of them here. I see Janet, I see Vic Sukumar, Jim Bell was the surgery administrator when I got here. And there's a real network of folks that really support and help each other. And I want to thank all of that group that stepped up. And really, every morning, I'm just thrilled to be able to come to work here and support the great work that's done by the faculty and staff that support the patient care, research, and education mission. So thank you very much.
Thank you.